Is this? Are we using this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Using this? Okay, just make sure we're good.
They just talk about how this season is different for you being the #1 all the way through.
Training camp was a lot different. Like I've said before, it wasn't more me going in there, worrying about what other guys are doing, what another quarterback, what play he made, or how good he looks. It was more just me getting to go in there, focus on things I needed to focus on, work on things I need to work on, and just build that relationship. So, camp was a lot different. But, coming off a whole off season as a starter, like the entire spring, summer, all that, big difference, because you're the guy, you're the guy that's going to be leading the offense, so they know that. They're not expecting another guy. No one's making relationships with another guy. It's just y'all. So we had to really work on just us, building that kind of chemistry as a team, and really kind of work on myself as a leader as well.
Nick, Brett Elliott comes back into the fold. What's that relationship been like, and what's he kind of been on you about to maybe improve upon?
Brett was the first guy to work me out when I got here, so I call him Brett. Coach Elliott was the first guy to even work me out here when I got on campus. He was the guy that when I came here for camps, he was the one kind of rooting me on, kind of pushing me. I think he really wanted me to come here. So kind of when Coach Johnson left, that's kind of who I came to Coach Mullen with was, hey, let's see if we can get Coach Elliott back here. I know him. I worked well with him. I think he'd be a good coach to bring back, and so it worked out, and we got him back here. Great relationship. Just kind of was working on the small things I need to work on, tweaking little tiny throwing motion mechanics here and there, but mainly just making sure I'm getting in the film and making sure I'm learning everything I need to learn.
Nick, obviously, it's been pretty documented by Coach Mullen and others that Harris is coming back as the guy, the #1 starter running back. It might have been a pretty intense battle for those #2 reps. What have you seen from your perspective in camp?
The running back's been working hard. Every single one of them runs really well. They all have the ability to score every time they touch the ball. They've all really improved on mentally, on their protections. Making sure that they're picking up their guy. So that second spot, I think we're just going to end up rotating a lot of guys in. If he says Harris is a starter, then Harris is a starter. But I wouldn't be surprised to see 3-4 guys working in rotation at running back.
What have you thought of your offensive line so far, especially with new guys like Stuart Reese taking the spot at right tackle and such?
I think they're doing a good job. They're picking up stuff well. They're communicating well. With young guys, there's always going to be problems. It's just a learning curve, something they got to get used to, something they got to get reps at. But they've done a great job in camp. They protect me well. Coach Harris kind of got them rolling a little bit, so I think we'll be fine.
How much does last year's season opener, how much does that discuss, do you think, this week, and how do you guard against letting that happen again?
It's just kind of a wake-up call last season. You can't really look over anyone. You can't look past any games. So, we're taking this game as seriously as we take any other one, preparing for it as seriously as we would prepare for anything else or any other opponent. So, we're not going to let it happen again, hopefully.
You get to face Tiger Anthony's defense every day in practice. Obviously, that'll slow down now that y'all get into the season. But from your perspective, what kind of gave you trouble with facing that group in camp?
They come out and every look is the same. Every look, you think it's going to be one thing, all of a sudden they bring 4 guys off the edge on the other side. So they do a very, very good job of disguising things. Our secondary does a very good job of starting one way and then all of a sudden the snap they roll somewhere else. So they just do a really good job. They're really sound and they're really good at disguising what they're going to come with.
Nick, we hadn't heard a lot about receivers in fall camp. What's been your impression of that personnel group?
I think they've done well. We have some young guys that stepped up, made some plays. Donald leads them. Obviously everything you've heard about him has been spectacular. He's an amazing leader. He's a hard worker. He's extremely talented. So obviously this season look for him to do big things. But we've had some young guys step up, and like Jesse Jackson, all them who have been here for a while, and they're finally healthy and ready to go. They've been putting up some big numbers there in camp too. State, appreciate it.